from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, August 30th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. It was the first day back to school for the Hazleton area. With all of the worries students have about classes and teachers, parents had to worry about their child's transportation. WYLN's Abby Piskel has more from Hazleton area's Superintendent, Dr. Craig Butler.
What should have been a typical first day back turned into chaos as students and parents faced transportation issues getting themselves to school. Last spring, the Hazleton Area School District took part in a feasibility study that looked into buses and the routes that they were using. In an attempt to save money, the district remapped the buses' paths and hoped to get more students onto one bus stop at a time.
Unfortunately, the software system didn't exactly marry well with our calendars, our Google calendars and whatnot. Confusion occurred. There were bus cards given to families that didn't make sense on either the pickup end or the drop-off end, and a multitude of other problems.
Students stood waiting for buses that either passed them by or just never came, leaving parents in an outrage, calling the district numerous times trying to figure out what was happening and how their children were going to get to school.
I would like to be resolved with the district answering emails, calling the parents back, whether it's whatever the concern is. We are trusting our children in their hands with the transportation, with the schools, and they need to enforce the parent to feel that their child's going to be safe between the time that they're picked up to the time that they're brought home, that their child's going to be safe.
Complaints from parents occurred across the district and even made their way to social media. Angry and confused comments about the buses were shared with us on our Facebook page from parents that buses never showed up for their child, or one didn't even show up until later in the morning. Some parents even shared their concerns about the new stops that the buses have when weather gets bad.
I then had concerns about when we have inclement weather, because we don't have a sidewalk. When we're walking down the street during the winter, the actual easement becomes where they keep the snowbank. So we would actually have to walk into the street to go down the road. I've been calling the district. My husband's called the superintendent's office because we want to get that fixed.
For any student that is late or misses school due to these transportation issues, Dr. Butler says that they will not be penalized for it.
If students are either late or missing school as a result of transportation glitches, absolutely will not be held against the student or family. After all, they want to be in school. It's the inadequacy of our system right now that's preventing that from happening. Certainly, if parents in the interim, if parents are able to transport their own children for a day or two or three while we work out the bugs, that would be sincerely appreciated. But we're working quickly. We are thinking optimistically by the end of the week that we're going to have most or all the problems resolved.
The district is asking for cooperation from the community as they work through these issues.
The community is understanding that we want this. We're doing better. We're resolving problems as they come to our attention. We're working as quickly as possible. We have staff members working late each and every day until we reduce or eliminate all the conflicts. And we appreciate their patience. We care about their children. And we're working as quickly and prudently as possible to make the system more efficient.
In Hazel Township, for WYLN News, I'm Abby Piskel.
Thank you, Abby. Well, as we mentioned, today was the first day of school, and the sound of alarms and greetings from parents woke the students up today, telling them to get ready for their first day of school. WYLN's Aaron Harvey has more on that aspect of the story.
Many students across northeastern Pennsylvania are starting to return back to school. Today was Hazleton area's first day of the 2016-17 academic school year. Superintendent of Hazleton Area School District, Dr. Craig Butler, says he welcomed back the faculty yesterday.
I think we're off to a great start for the 2016-17 school year. First of all, we welcomed our faculty back. Yesterday we had approximately 750 faculty members in the auditorium. The enthusiasm was great, as always. They're ready and dedicated and committed to doing their best job every day in the classroom with our children and students of the school district. We have several new initiatives going on this year which we're excited about, and the teachers are embracing those.
Although the weather may still feel like summer, Dr. Butler thinks the kids are glad to be back.
I was personally in 3 of our buildings today. Spent some time visiting with staff, greeting students. Again, the spirit was high. I think kids are glad to be back in school, and I think summer's officially come to an end. Although the weather's gorgeous, it was just a great day, and it's great to see our students back in the schools and teachers excited to start the school year.
This year, Hazleton area is dealing with a flood of new students being registered within the past few weeks.
Our registration department has been absolutely flooded with new registrants in the district. Families, children that are coming in from out of the Hazleton area that are coming in new to our schools, and we have been absolutely flooded for the last 2 weeks and even more with new students. So our enrollment is increasing each and every day, and we're excited to have students coming into their district, but obviously the volume of new students coming in at this late venture, we're moving as quickly as we can.
In Hazel Township for WILN News, I'm Erin Harvey.
Thank you, Aaron. Ashland Borough Police charged an Ashland woman yesterday after an investigation of a crash that killed an elderly man in December of 2015. According to police, Ashley Liebig was driving a vehicle that struck and killed 85-year-old Walter Bogus of Shamokin as he was crossing the intersection of 19th and Center Streets. Liebig was taken for chemical testing, which showed that she had marijuana in her system. She was arraigned yesterday afternoon by Magisterial District Judge Christina Hale and is now facing felony counts of homicide by vehicle while driving under the influence, accidents involving death or personal injury, and other similar counts. Liebig is committed to the Schuylkill County Prison in lieu of $150,000 straight cash bail. A wanted man from Schuylkill County is still on the run today after beating a woman. Christopher Benjamin is accused of beating a woman, then threatening her and a young girl. State police said it happened over the course of 2 days in the woods off Raven Run Road in West Monomoy Township this past weekend. The 31-year-old woman told troopers he beat her and threatened her life if she were to leave the location with the 4-year-old child. Troopers say Benjamin should be considered dangerous, and anyone knowing his whereabouts is asked to call 911 immediately. The third suspect in the death of a 21-year-old Luzerne County man was taken into custody just after midnight last night. 20-year-old Amanda Wada was apprehended by state police troopers of the Frackville Barracks. Wada was wanted in connection with the death of 21-year-old Joshua Rose, who was allegedly strangled with jumper cables and suffocated with a plastic bag before being discarded in a wooded area in Susquehanna County. Also allegedly involved were 19-year-old Preston Layfield and 22-year-old Tyler Marabelli, who are currently in Lackawanna County Prison for a lack of $700,000 bail. According to the police affidavit, the investigation began Sunday when Wada called the German Police Department telling officers she had just witnessed a murder on Interstate 81 on Thursday. Wada told police that she was at her boyfriend's house in Scranton when Layfield and Rose came to visit. Wada is being held at Lackawanna County Prison. According to the Lackawanna County District Attorney's Office, charges against the 3 will be amended after the autopsy is complete. A preliminary hearing for Layfield and Marabelli is scheduled for September 7th at 10:15 a.m. State police from Frackville were called to a dirt road in Mahanoy Township after human skeletal remains were allegedly found. The remains were found along Route 54 in Yatesville, that's between Mahanoy City and Shenandoah, on property that is owned by Schuylkill Energy Resources in the area of the conveyor belt that crosses Route 54. 2 Schuylkill County deputy coroners were at the scene along with members of the State Police Forensic Services Unit. Police are not saying much at this time about the alleged remains in Schuylkill County. 2 problem properties in Girardville are in danger of collapsing, and now a portion of the street had to be closed off. Girardville Borough officials closed off part of 2nd Street after seeing how bad these two buildings at 201 and 205 North 2nd Street were deteriorating. According to officials, the owners of the buildings were notified about the problem and were told that they need to come down. The mayor, along with the borough council members and Fire Chief Frank Zangari, plan to discuss the situation and plan the next step. The structural problems were discovered last week, causing the area around the building to be blocked off. The North Schuylkill School District had to move high school and elementary school bus stops on 2nd Street. District officials say they were moved out to Main and 2nd Streets. Well, time now for a first look at our forecast. The sun was definitely giving off some major heat today and temperatures rose just over 80 degrees. But what does the rest of our work week look like? Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is in the Weather Center with the details. Joe?
Well, overall, things shaping up to be pretty nice over the next couple of days. We still have one more day of some of that the warmer air, and after that some cool air comes back into play. But as we get closer and closer to the Labor Day weekend, what can we expect weather-wise? I'll have the complete 7-day forecast coming up in a few. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, after 8 weeks of work and weeks of editing, Hazleton will premiere in the national spotlight on Cops. Find out when you can watch the episodes coming up. Plus, the Hazleton Police Department may soon be receiving additional funds thanks to an idea the Hazleton City Authority has. More news, weather, and sports is coming your way here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, video journalists Mike Lula and Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Gary Perna, Abby Piskel, and Aaron Harvey. Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and John Eric Poli, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Tri-County Business Machines has been serving the Hazleton area with office supplies and furniture for over 35 years. We are your local Kyocera dealer for all your digital Kyocera copiers, printers, and faxes. For exceptional reliability, sales, and service, the call to make is to Tri-County Business Machines. Tri-County Business Machines, keeping your office up to speed. Tri-County Business Machines, located at 117 East Broad Street, Hazleton. Phone 459-0754 or visit us on the web at tricountybm.com.
Zaner's Automotive Incorporated has been providing complete towing and wreckage recovery service. They also offer emergency truck and trailer repairs and roadside assistance. Located at 213 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Call them at 570-454-0541.
Stop at Zakovich's Farm Market, 432 Fairview Street in Tamaqua for all your fresh picked seasonal produce. When you're done, stop right next door at the Rough Cut Barbecue and choose from a delicious menu. Produce stand is open daily from 9 a.m. to 6, and the Rough Cut Barbecue is open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, noon until 7. Zakovich's Farm Market and Rough Cut Barbecue, 570-467-2039.
Back in May, one of the longest-running television programs in the United States, Cops, started filming in Hazleton. Last month, the crew wrapped up the filming, and the show is set to air next month. The Emmy-nominated television series is set to air on Saturday, September 24th on Spike TV at 8 p.m. The show has showcased in more than 100 cities across the U.S. and made its way to Hazleton for the first time in program history. The show has caused quite the controversy between Hazleton City Council and the natives. Mayor Jeff Cassatt thought the project was successful, and the filming gives the nation the opportunity to see what the Hazleton Police Force does each and every day, protecting and serving the residents of Hazleton. We'll hear more from Mayor Jeff Cassatt tomorrow here on WYLN News. Hazleton City Authority water customers can now earmark money for the Hazleton Police Force. This week, Hazleton City Authority, along with Hazleton City officials, announced the creation of a dedicated police fund for the Hazleton Police Department through Landmark Bank. The fund will be used solely for supporting the police department's public safety endeavors. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassatt explained how Council and the Water Authority came up with the fundraiser.
I believe the idea came through council and the water authority originally. They came up with the idea when everybody said they should start doing, we should do fundraisers for the police department, and council, I believe it was council and the HCA came up with this idea together that they would add this to the monthly bill and see what happened.
According to HCA, they will send out forms along with water bills that give recipients the ability to support the police department fund.
There will be a donation form in the monthly bill. So for right now, it will be reoccurring. In the next couple months, there will be one in there. If you can afford a couple dollars this month, next month, or in the future, it would be greatly appreciated.
Donations must be made by separate check or money order. The forms will be printed in English and Spanish. Landmark Bank will oversee the program at no cost. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, thinking about that empty wall space at your house and want to fill it with a painting of your furry pet? An opportunity is coming up next week to paint a picture of them yourself. Find out all the details coming up here on WYLN. Plus, Eric DeVerdinis will be in with sports. Stay tuned. All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Beach Mountain Lakes Restaurant and Lounge is open to the public Wednesday through Sunday. They offer great food and entertainment with a beautiful lake view from their 100-foot deck. Wednesday is crab leg night, Thursday is their burger bash, and Sunday is clam night. Check out their live entertainment every weekend.
Chura's Auto Sales has a great line of cars and trucks. Every vehicle is serviced, reconditioned, and inspected. Chura's Auto Sales offers you experience, quality, and service. Stop in today, North Broad Street and Susquehanna, West Hazleton.
Gennaro Gardens is now open, a new constructed mid-rise for people 62 years and older. They offer one-bedroom, energy-efficient units. In your golden years, don't worry about maintaining a large home. Let them help you. Units are also handicap accessible. For information and to apply, call 570-459-4422. Nespoli Jewelers in Berwick offers the perfect mix of fine and fashion jewelry. Expand your Alex and Ani jewelry collection at Nespoli Jewelers or design a one-of-a-kind engagement ring. Nespoli Jewelers, mixing fine and fashion. 108 East Front Street in Berwick.
Well, overall, a pretty nice looking day across our area for our Tuesday. In fact, the rest of the week not looking too bad across our area. A little bit cooler in terms of those numbers, temperature-wise. High temperatures are going to be dropping a little bit over the next couple of days, but still looking pretty nice even going into this holiday weekend. Things shaping up to be very nice across our area. Now there's a chance a couple of showers and thunderstorms in our forecast. We'll get to that in a little bit, but first, outside our station, it is pretty nice out there temperature-wise. Mid to upper 70s. Feels pretty good out there when you happen to walk outside. And literally don't have to worry about any type of winds. They're practically non-existent, and we have not seen any rainfall since the midnight hour. So how did we do temperature-wise in terms of the high and low temperatures? Well, I did manage to get up a little bit higher than in the upper 70s, the high and low temperature for the day. You'll be able to see that it was a pretty nice day temperature-wise today, and the high and low looking pretty good. Wasn't too warm, but then again it wasn't too cool across our area. In fact, it was nice, very nice, across northeastern and central Pennsylvania, so we're not going to complain. All right, on to the state of Pennsylvania. 82 Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, 85 Williamsport, mid to upper 80s in Selinsgrove, as well as State College looking pretty good, 88 in Philadelphia, 77 degrees in Mount Pocono. And like I said, the winds for the most part again have been practically non-existent across our area. We have not had to worry about them, and they're going to continue to stay fairly light as we head into the rest of the evening. 7-day forecast looking like this, and it does look pretty nice over the next couple of days. Maybe we'll have to deal with a shower or thunderstorm around as we progress through tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Maybe a few lingering leftover showers, and then it brings in some cooler weather as we start going into our Thursday, about 73 degrees. A lot of sunshine for Friday, 72, and then as we go into the holiday weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, hey, it's looking very nice temperatures into the 70s to near 80 degrees. Looks like it should stay dry. We'll have more for you coming up after this break.
Mike Stower Coal and Oil Fuel Delivery with automatic delivery and budget plans available. 24-hour furnace service. Discount pricing for businesses and restaurants. Call them for a quote. Also, propane is now available, with a portion of the annual proceeds going to the Cancer Foundation for breast cancer awareness. Accepting major credit cards. Call 570-636-0503. StowerCoalAndOil.com.
At Booty's Place, they're known for delicious homemade food at affordable prices. And now, there's so much more, like an elevator for easy upstairs access and refurbished interior with an outdoor patio that's now open. To keep their food second to none, Chef Bobby is back. They're making their own fresh pasta, have a new state-of-the-art kitchen, and an updated menu. There are still old favorites like Grandma's Pizza, plus new dishes, all with fresh ingredients. Booty's Place, still, definitely the best.
At All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you not only get the vehicle that you want, you also get the lowest financing options.
We also deliver unmatched service.
Whether you're in need of a work truck, have an active family lifestyle, or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. The summer clearance event is going on now. Stop in today.
An exciting event will be taking place right here at the WYLN building next week. For anyone who loves to paint and loves their pet, Paws for a Cause for Autism will be having a Paint Your Pet Night. A picture of your pet can be painted on a medium-sized canvas for just $40 or a large-sized canvas for $50. Snacks will be supplied, and for those of age, it is a BYOB event. Pets can be painted on a canvas but will not be allowed to attend the event. A photo of your pet must be submitted by Friday, September 2nd, and it will be sketched on your canvas ready for you to paint. For more information or to make a reservation, you can contact Mary Schreibmeyer at 570-401-3970 or marlobe@ptd.net. Coming up next, Eric DeBerardinis is in with sports here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
Camp out all month long at Berger, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Route 93, Hazel Township.
Hey, $6,000 off Cherokee Limited, or lease a Latitude for only $259 a month. Or lease a Renegade for only $189. Lease this $50,000 Ram for only $339 a month.
It's the summer clearance event at Berger, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Route 93, Hazel Township.
Berger family dealerships, drive with experience.
When you need used auto parts, call Bonner Enterprises. They also take your junk cars and trucks, offering competitive prices. And you must have the title. Bonner Enterprises also delivers anti-skid, shale, and clay. Located at 410 Maplewood Drive in the Humboldt Industrial Park. Call them at 570-384-3291.
Electric Frog Designs, 323 North Hunter Highway, Route 309, Drums, offering full-color banners and signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, campaign signs, promotional products, trophies, plaques, and medals. 788-2333.
Preseason polls are pointless, but once teams play, that's when we can make judgments, and we did. Here's the debut of our WYLN High School Football Power Rankings. Number 7, Pottsville, a newcomer to the Schuylkill League, and they made a non-league statement defeating 2015 state runner-up Wyomissing in Week 1. Lehighton, number 6, still the champs. The Indians opened their stadium and opened with a nice win over Fleetwood. Lake Lehman at the 5 spot, still the beast of the Wyoming Valley Conference Small School Division. Number 4, Schuylkill Haven. The Hurricanes legit beating bigger Jim Thorpe on Friday. Blue Mountain, they're in at number 3, taking care of Muhlenberg in week 1. Number 2 is Berwick. They honor George Curry by going out and just crushing Hazleton. But number 1 remains the same from where we left off last year. Wyoming Valley West. They survived Scranton, but showcased the skill that could lead them deep into the playoffs once again. And our number 1 set to be featured this Friday in our second game of the week. Watch Wyoming Valley West at Hazleton area locally on WYLN and statewide on PCN. Last year in week 8, the Spartans dominated the Cougars. 49-3 was the final on that one. This year, Valley West returns All-State athlete Sean Judge, as well as quarterback Aaron Austin and Penn State commit Chris Bleich. Later in the week, we'll break down the matchup set for 7 o'clock this Friday at Harmon Geist Stadium. You know the wait for football is real when the depth chart release is circled on the calendar. Well, Penn State made fans wait an extra day, but now we have an idea of what to expect from the Nittany Lions Saturday versus Kent State. No surprise, Trace McSorley, the starting quarterback, Saquon Barkley, the lead running back, Godwin, Brocknell, Hamilton, the top receivers. In total, there will be 8 first-time starters. Lake Leningrad, Connor McGovern, a true freshman, played center in high school, but he's listed as the backup right guard. An impressive accomplishment for just an 18-year-old. Dallas grad Ryan Monk, listed as third-string defensive tackle, but he could easily see the field. And Berwick grad Zach Vadonis, the backup long snapper. Good things happen for teams that win a lot. Well, winning always a good thing, but so are awards, and the league-leading Rail Riders reeled in plenty of hardware today. Scranton Wilkes-Barre outfielder Ben Gamble named the International League Most Valuable Player, while his boss Al Pedrique voted Manager of the Year. The Rail Riders also boast 4 players on the year-end All-Star team, including Gamble, catcher Gary Sanchez, second baseman Donovan Solano, and outfielder Aaron Judge. The Iron Pigs' Jake Thompson named the International League Pitcher of the Year. Tonight, the Rail Riders up against the Bisons, while the Iron Pigs host the Paw Sox, a game you can watch right here on WYLN beginning at 7 p.m. That's it for sports. Stay tuned.
Introducing the all-new Hazleton Hyundai, where you are set for life. Where every new vehicle purchased includes a lifetime warranty, lifetime oil and filter changes, lifetime car washes, lifetime loaner vehicles, and lifetime state inspections. Plus, check out this amazing deal on a 2017 Hyundai Elantra SE. Right now for only $109 per month with $0 down. Hazleton Hyundai, where you are set for life.
It's high school football time. Watch WYLN for all the local high school football action as we bring you the event, not just the highlights, like only WYLN can. Watch the game of the week right here on WYLN. We're your local network. For the best in local sports, watch WYLN TV 35. The event, not just the highlights.
Well, we are still in the 80s going into tomorrow, and then later on we'll have to deal with maybe a shower, thunderstorm, maybe a few leftover showers around Scarlet nature for tomorrow night. Thursday looking better but much cooler. We remain in the 70s across the board, and it looks good for this Labor Day weekend. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday looks spectacular.
So some rain to kind of cool off all that heat.
A little bit, and it brings in the 70s versus 80s, so it won't be bad.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, the last few days have been pretty brutal with that sun, but
yeah,
what do you expect? It is August, so we ride that summer out right to the end.
Yeah, hopefully we still got some more summer left.
All right, sounds good, but it is a very special day in your household.
Oh, yeah, of course. My mom's celebrating her birthday, so we want to say a happy birthday
to
her
birthday.
And many, many more.
Yes, absolutely. She is the sweetest woman, and we here just want to wish her a very happy birthday. 30, right? That's what you said?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
All right, well, happy birthday to Mama Garbacik. So.
There you go.
All right, sounds good. And another game coming up this week, and Eric, I know lots of high school football, getting prepared for it. It is a task, all these schools.
We're used to it now, week 1 in the books.
All that matters. All right,
Friday,
sounds
7
good.
o'clock.
Have a good night, everyone.